सो गाइज वेलकम बैक टू माई चैनल और स्वागत है आप सब लोगों का स्टैनली पैराबल के एक और एपिसोड में ना। लास्ट टाइम के एपिसोड में अपन लोगों ने डिस्कस किया था कि इस गेम को मल्टीपल एंडिंग्स है और दो दो आई थिंक दो एंडिंग्स अपन लोगों ने देखे थे। सो अभी जिस पार्ट में अगर नैरेटर अपने को चॉइस देगा आई विल टेक द अपोजिट वन, मतलब जो मैंने पहले टाइम लिया था उसके अपोजिट लूँगा एंड देखते हैं कि वो डिसीजन अपने को कौन सी एंडिंग पे लेके जाता है ये गेम के। ओके पहला वाला अपन करेंगे स्टेयर्स वाला। सो गाइज आई विल सी यू देयर स्टेयर्स वाले केस में एंड देखते हैं।
Boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
ओके सो लास्ट टाइम में अपन लोगों ने अपस्टेयर्स चूज़ किया था क्योंकि उसको ओबे किया था नैरेटर को। अभी अपन नीचे जाते देखते हैं नीचे क्या है इसके। ओके यहाँ पे कुछ बटन वगैरह नहीं ये बटन नहीं है, ये लाइट है। ओए अटक मत।
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
क्या?
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yes.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
ओके ये तो बकचोदी है नया. नहीं, तू ड्रीम नहीं कर रहा है ब्रो.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Color changing.
And everything went black.
The fuck?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
ये अपन ही है.
He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then
911 को कौन कॉल करेगा? What the fuck? ये तो बिल्कुल भी जुड़ रहा नहीं है. Okay, that was the end. I don't know, man. I mean, like उसने सुसाइड कर लिया ऊपर से जंप मार के कि क्या हुआ वो I don't know. वहाँ से डायरेक्ट जो स्टोरी स्टार्ट हो गया ना अपन लोगों ने जहाँ से लिया उसको. सो नाउ अपन लोगों ने स्टेयर्स देख लिया. ठीक है, अपन एक बार नीचे गए, एक बार ऊपर गए. अभी एक एस्केप वाला डोर आया था पार्ट 1 में, इफ़ यू रिमेंबर. तो एस्केप वाले इसमें जाएंगे. और स्टार्टिंग में माइंड कंट्रोल फैसिलिटी में येस और नो आया था, तो मैंने कुछ येस किया था, कुछ तो किया था, मतलब जो उसने बोला था वही किया था. तो अपन वो दो पॉसिबिलिटीज़ भी देख लेते हैं अभी. ठीक है, आई विल मीट यू गाइस देयर. देखते हैं वहाँ पे कौन सा एंडिंग आता है अपने को ये गेम का. ऑलराइट, लेट्स गेट दिस सून. ओके गाइस, वी आर हियर. सो एस्केप, और अंदर जाके और एक है, मतलब और एक क्या बोलते हैं उसको, ऑप्शन आता है. तो अपन अभी एस्केप में जाते हैं.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
क्या बात कर रहा है? कैसे कैसे मेरे को देखने का है कैसे मरता है ये. बहनचोद कोई भाग के ना आए. मेरा सबसे बड़ा फियर रहा है कि ऐसे वन वे वाले पैसेज में कोई मेरी तरफ भाग के आ रहा है.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
नहीं ब्रो, वो फर्स्ट एपिसोड में कर चुका हूँ मैं.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
कहाँ है मेरी डेथ? यहाँ से नीचे. ओ, एस्केप मतलब डेथ. सही है बहनचो. ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ, कहाँ पे मर गया क्या मैं?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real
अरे
story.
मेरा तो भुजिया बनने वाला है.
Ever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow
अरे
life.
भुर्जी बनने वाला है.
Farewell, Stanley.
ओ बहनचोद. हेलो हेलो गाइस, हेलो हेलो. ओह,
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh yeah. Oh. कहाँ पे मैं? तो स्टैनली पैराबल नहीं, पीछे क्या है, पीछे क्या है? ओ भाई ये का, अच्छा ओके कुछ नहीं. तो स्टैनली पैराबल ओके, मे बी क्रेडिट चाहिए.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
ओके सो जो भी खेल खेल रहा है, नैरेटर खेल रहा है, ठीक है, जितने भी गेम खेले जा रहे हैं अपने साथ, सब नैरेटर है. एंड दिस गेम इज क्लेवरली डिजाइंड. जिन लोगों ने भी किया है, हैट्स ऑफ टू यू गाइस. आई मीन हर एक लूप, हर एक चीज
When every path you can walk
neat.
has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
कहाँ पे है स्टार्ट? लेकिन एग्जिट, ठीक है, एग्जिट देखते क्या है.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Off. Fuck
Can you
off.
see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Gone.
No.
On and
perhaps
off.
not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
ना.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't
चिपका
let
दे
time
मेरे
choose
को.
for you. Don't let time.
जैसा तू बोले कि बिल्कुल भी नहीं करूँगा मैं वैसे. I fucking hate you man. वुमेन जो भी है. Alright guys, so अपन लोगों ने देख लिया कि वहाँ पे भी क्या हो सकता है. So अभी एक ही एंडिंग बचा है आई थिंक मेरे हिसाब से, जो कि है वो मशीन को ऑफ या ऑन करना. आई थिंक मैंने ऑफ किया था, अभी अपन ऑन करेंगे उसको. ओके गाइज, आई विल सी यू देयर देन. ओके गाइज, वी आर हियर. सो लास्ट टाइम अपन लोगों ने ये मशीन को, जो भी माइंड कंट्रोल मशीन है, उसको ऑफ किया था. एंड देन वी मेट एन अनएक्सपेक्टेड एंडिंग, जो कि बहुत जल्द हो गया था. तो अभी अपन इसको ऑन करेंगे. आई थिंक यही एक ऑप्शन है जो बचा हुआ है.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After
Yes.
they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
यही तो लास्ट एपिसोड में बोल रहा था.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
अरे बाप रे.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But
मैं
what
इसके ऊपर
precious
भरोसा नहीं
moments each
रखता.
one of them is.
लंड
More
इधर
time
कुछ
to
फूटने
talk
वाला
about
है.
you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Shut up.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood.
देखते हैं.
I'm gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब फोड़ के इसके बाप का राज है.
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
ठीक है नहीं
Oh
नहीं
dear
नहीं
me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything,
अच्छा।
anything, something here will
अरे
save
चूतिया मैं
me.
इधर ही खड़ा हूँ पीछे नहीं
Do you
गया
think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only
चलेगा।
still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
ओ क्योंकि मैं पीछे जाता ना तभी भी वो वही बकचोदी चोदता कि ये पीछे गया अच्छा अभी बटन दबा रहा है इसलिए मैं उधर ही खड़ा रहा मेरे को पता है क्या होने वाला है मोस्टली तो हर एपिसोड में हर एक एंडिंग में मैं मर रहा हूँ आई थिंक दिस इज़ ऑल फॉर दिस एपिसोड आई थिंक मैंने जितने भी चॉइसेस थे जो कि मेरे को दिखे फ़िलहाल तो वो मैंने ले लिया है सो आई थिंक आई विल एंड दिस सीरीज़ है इट वॉज शॉर्ट भी नहीं बोल सकते 2 एपिसोड की सीरीज़ है पर बट आई लव्ड इट आई मीन मल्टीपल एंडिंग्स बट आई थिंक थोड़ा पुअरली इसको यू नो स्टोरी वाइज बोल रहा हूँ बाकी सब हर एक चीज़ जो प्लॉट वाइज है वो सही तरीके से यू नो लूप होल्स में है वो सब सही लगा मेरे को बट थोड़ा यू नो स्टोरी थोड़ा बिल्डअप रहता थोड़ा यू नो एक्सेस ज़्यादा रहता मेरे को कुछ करने के लिए तो मेरे को बहुत मज़ा आता बट स्टिल आई लव दिस गेम आई रियली एन्जॉयड इट एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग आई होप यू लाइक दिस मिनी सीरीज़ यू कैन कॉल इट और अभी नेक्स्ट में अपन मे बी आई विल ट्राई अ बिग गेम or a small game and then a big game. I don't know exactly, but maybe if any of you watching this मतलब ending तक यहाँ तक जो लोग अभी देख रहे हैं इसको तो कमेंट डाउन बिलो कि मैं कौन सा गेम खेलूँ एंड जो यहाँ तक देख रहा है थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग द होल वीडियो इफ़ यू हैव वॉच्ड इट सो thank you I love you I'll end this episode here thank you so much for watching and as always I love you guys see you soon peace out